This semester, this is a far margin the hardest class I have, and the class that takes the most amount of work to succeed in.
Many students struggle with classwork and are unsure how to get the help they need. Michael speaks on his own experiences and the resources he uses right here at Johnson County Community College.
Last semester was miserable in its difficulty. I was here most weeknights from about 8 in the morning to about 8 or 9 at night, just trying to keep up with exclusively chemistry. Calculus, I kind of had to slip it in whenever I could, either before class or just after class. Saturdays, Sundays, whenever I had time, I would just slip everything else in around chemistry. I use the Science Resource Center primarily, especially when it comes to studying for the lab section of anatomy, because it's a great place to get really good hands-on experience with the bones or the muscles, or in our case right now, the cardiovascular system and the brain. It's a great way to ask questions when you need to, and to really match what I'm learning right now with where it is on the actual subject. But it's been extremely helpful in the time I've been using it.
When visiting the Academic Achievement Center, the staff shared everything it had to offer for students.
Here, just alone in the Academic Achievement Center, we have content tutors, we have process tutors who will tutor them on how to study, how to do a time management plan, a study schedule, organize your notes, whatever, stuff like that. Read your textbook. Then leads into our reading specialists. They can help students kind of, how do I learn from my textbook? How do I take notes on my textbook, Because reading a textbook is not like reading a novel. Our learning specialists will help students kind of make time management plans. Students can be in here studying, and they can answer any kind of questions that they have, like, what does my professor actually want from me for this assignment? Just here in the Academic Resource Center, we have our Math Resource Center, Science Resource Center, Writing Center, the Language Resource Center, all great study spaces for students to get tutoring, get help, whatever they need.
So we work very closely with the Academic Achievement Center. In a lot of ways, we refer students there all the time just for content tutoring, but also with their learning specialist. If someone is struggling with note-taking or test-taking or time management or things like that, the learning specialists are really great. So we refer students there to work with that stuff. Also reading specialists as well if a student is struggling in a reading-heavy course.
Some students are struggling to the point of academic probation. I asked the staff about their new program and the steps they are taking to get students back on track.
So my first contact is a phone call, and I just say, hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm calling from the Academic Achievement Center. Just calling to check in, see how I can help you. A lot of times those phone calls can be really beneficial for the student. I encourage students to make appointments with me, and we can sit down and have a conversation about what's going on with them and kind of seeing what resources would fit them best.
Academic probation is more of a warning period to try to avoid academic suspension, so you can still take classes and all that, which is great. It's mostly a time to reset and think about what do I need to change or what sports do I need to utilize to get back into good academic standing. For students who are on their first semester of academic probation, they are placed into a support program called Navigating Academic Probation.
We're working really closely with the Academic Achievement Center in that we help students build their plan for when they're on academic probation. So that plan involves sitting down with us and reviewing kind of a list of choices that they're going to agree to and being on the program. So that can be joining a club or going to an instructor's office hours or meeting with a counselor, attending a student life event. So it can be all of these different things, but we work really collaboratively with the student in creating a plan that's going to work with them.
As far as getting connected to tutoring, or if they have a question throughout the semester and they don't know who to ask, they can ask me. It's proven to work. Students have gone through the program in the past and their GPA increases. It's mostly to know that you're not alone and to reset things to get back on track.
We are a rather large space. We take up the entire first floor of the library, but we're also a big campus, right? So a lot of students may not even make their way over here accidentally.
The more we can get the word out about the space, the more students will use it. So I think the more we can encourage people to do like a quick little tour or feel comfortable in the space, we're going to keep trying to do that and get the word out.